this is Sifu Affe again. I'm here today with my good old friend and student from actually some years now. And today's topic is we're going to talk a little bit about forms, because a lot of people think that forms are not important for fighters or for self-defense training. When we talk about form in Weng Chun, we have some forms. The meaning about the forms, I actually compare them a little bit with shadow boxing. If you look to a lot of Western styles, you have the boxing styles where you use a lot of shadow boxing. Here we have the Muay Thai training from Thailand, different styles. They actually use a lot of non-partner training drills. And the form training in our style are actually a little bit the same. Inside these forms are hidden concepts, principles, how to move your body, and also it's a good warm-up to do before you have to actually go with a partner. Okay, so first of all, in Weng Chun, our style, when we do the forms, you can actually compare them directly to the fighting, because we don't move in one way when we do the form, and when we fight, we do the other way. The way we move in the form and the way we generate the power is actually exactly the same when we fight. This is very important to understand. It's the same with shadow boxing. When you do your jab and hooks, you have to learn how to move the body. The forms will teach you how to move the body. So in a few seconds I will show you some examples from this. Okay, so the first thing I will show you guys is from a form called Kuen. In the beginning of the form, we have a movement that looks a little bit like this. From here, we move like this. You step out like this, and then you move like this with your hip. This movement, when you compare to fighting, when I have contact to my opponent from here, I will move up like this and I will pull. When I pull him into me, I grab him from here, and I can turn around here, and then I can hit from here. So the movement that I do in the form actually teach me how to move my body when I have to wrestle with it. Okay, I'll show it one more time. Control, grab, step, in, grabbing from here, and then we can hit it from here. Okay? So that's the first movement from Kuen. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you guys is from Kuen, the Kuen striking. From here we have movement like this, where we strike. These movements from here, like this. So I'll show you today the swinging punch from here, like this, followed up by a straight punch. So when you give me slowly just a jab, I use my swinging movement here to create an angle, so I can come in. So the form teach me to strike, to push in like this with a second strike, okay? So from here you have, there's also hidden a back fist in this, but this I'll show you guys later, okay? Okay, the last thing I'll show you guys from the forms also, this is what's interesting, because in the Weng Chun forms we have we have the wrestling part, different kinds of wrestling movements from here. And we have also the striking, different kinds of striking methods. In the forms we also have lockings, elbows of course, but also different kinds of lockings here. Okay, so the lock I'm going to show you is this lock from here, where I grab something and pull it down like this, and then I follow up the strikes if the lock doesn't work. So slowly here, the first one here, I have like this. If you push towards me, I will grab here, and I will put the lock here. So again, the form teach me how to create this movement here. Look, it's the same. I'm doing the form, and I'm doing it with the hands here, to make a shoulder elbow lock. Normally, of course, I would do really quick, then it would pop. But when you do the locking things, really be careful you don't break, because it's not so much if you do too fast it will pop out. So today the topic was form, and my idea was just to make it very short today. I didn't want to give you big information about it, just to bring a little idea that actually when you start to practice the forms. They are actually quite interesting because they give you ideas about how to move when you have to fight. They also give you the idea about concepts, principles, and how these works in fights. Of course, in the beginning you first have to learn the movements. Then you will maybe look a little bit stiff, but later on you really have to flow. You have to flow. It's a very important thing, Lao flow in Weng Chun. So don't put the forms down. Train more forms, guys. It's really important. And look, if you do this, try to do yourself this favor. Take your best form you can do. Make it every day for like 100 days, 106 days, and see what happens to your fighting and everything. I can tell you this will improve a lot, okay? Because your body mechanics and the way you move will be much better than they were before, okay? Thank you very much, Anders, for today.